Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you could please like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, share. Everything you do does help the channel. And I have contests going on right now. If you like and comment on all my videos, you get a free sticker just for doing so. And then by winning that sticker, you also get put into a draw for bigger prizes. And if you want to go help and donate to my Patreon, I have some loyal Patreon members. And when you donate to the Patreon, you actually get more entries in the draw for the bigger prizes. And if you like and comment and get the sticker, you get one entry into every draw. You only got to do it once. Also, I'm going to be having giveaways for memberships on Patreon. I don't have any photos right now, but they are coming. You'll be able to go to my Patreon, check that out. It'll be like mugs, shirts, hats, and other stickers too. You can go over to my Patreon and check that out. I should have it set up. I'll have another video on that later. And these are the prizes I'm giving away are the Zippo fuel canister and the endless match with my logo on it. I put the stickers on there. The placement's going to be a little better as I got better at doing it, but those are my first ones. So you want to be in for that. And check out my community. That's where I keep everything up to date. I'm always posting on there. Not as many people check it. Go there, check it out. A lot of good stuff on there. So here is my video buffing brass Zippo to the mirror finish and a chrome Zippo. Alright everybody, how you doing? So for this video, I wanted to show the Zippos before I buff them and what to expect and how this is all going to go down. So this is a before image of this Zippo. This is a January 2018 Zippo. It was found by 705 Magnet Fisher on his channel. You can there'll be a link in the description. You can go check out his channel. And it had this brass insert, but the brass insert's plated, so like you can't polish it or nothing like that. Luckily, it's in good shape. I won't have to do nothing to it. But I'm going to be buffing this, and you're going to see how good I can get this with a buffing wheel. It's going to be looking brand new. You're going to see that in this video. I'm actually going to be buffing it. So I just wanted to show that. And then he gave me this Zippo for me to keep. It's a 2011, also January. Got an old rusty insert, though. I'll be restoring that in a different video. But for now, I'm going to show you how you can get the scratches out of a chrome Zippo and bring it to looking pretty good. Some of these scratches are pretty deep, unfortunately. I won't be able to do anything about those, but it'll still look pretty good. I'll show you how you can buff your chrome Zippo. And for anyone who wondering what the logo is, that it's worn off, I actually have something to show you. That's what the logo would look like. That's the image, and that's the word that's missing on the Zippo. And I got a couple of these. I'm actually going to be giving this away. Not right now, but I'll give you further details. I might want to plate it first, make it look cool. And then I'll be giving it away. I'll be raffling off on the channel. But that's a video for another day. And then this last isn't actually a Zippo. It's probably a Starlight or something like that, judging by the insert. And you would think this looks like it's solid brass. It's actually just plated. So I don't know if you can see that on video. It's actually a copper Zippo. The whole thing's made out of copper. And then plated brass. And this thing here is a piece of plastic. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually a piece of plastic with a thin metal plate on the top, and you can't buff this either. I already did like a little testing area and nothing happened. It just wears off that brass look. So I can't do anything to this lighter for him, but I am going to get it in working condition for him, redo the cotton and the wick and everything like that, but I don't need to make a video on that. I have lots of them. So stay tuned, guys, and I'm going to be buffing a brass, buffing a chrome, showing you what happens. I'm going to be showing you all the steps. All right, everybody, so we're going to be starting off with the brass Zippo here. And the first step you're going to want to take to doing that is you're going to want to use a soft metal compound. It's specifically for brass, and you're going to start on your sisal wheel. This is a working wheel. It's a little bit harder. It works out the deep scratches. So I'm going to apply some of that.
Alright guys, so this is how the Zippo is coming so far. It is looking good. There is some really deep scratches in here though I couldn't get rid of, or I just have to keep polishing. And when they're that deep, you really can't do anything about it. You just kind of got to keep going. But like it is looking nice. If you've seen what it looked like before, it is on its way there. This is only the first stage. It's gonna get better as it goes. So stay tuned. All right, and for the last stage of this buffing, I'm going to be using high gloss green compound on my medium soft buffing wheel. Okay, now for the Chrome Zippo, I'm going to do the exact same process. Another thing you could do is get 2000 grit automotive sandpaper. You got to use it with a little water, and you can sandpaper this down a little bit, and it'll help bring back some of the luster. But I'm just going to do the same process with the soft metal and the high gloss, and we'll see how that does to a Chrome Zippo. So to get a good look at it now, this will be the last time you see it looking like this. There's some pretty deep scratches everywhere, and especially on the back there's even some dents and dings, so be prepared, and and this was a brushed finish before, so let's see what we can get it. Alright, you can see that the first stage of buffing went really well. It took off the logo. Here's what the back looks like. I'm trying to get a good image of it. It looks pretty good. It's coming pretty bright, and I went a little hard to wear off a little chrome. This is going to be an experimental Zippo. All the chrome is coming off this anyway, so I didn't mind. But just to show you that you can buff off the chrome finish, and that it is very thin, so you got to watch out. Okay, we're at the final stage of the buffing of the Chrome Zippo, and stick around to the end, and I'm going to do a little segment where I show both Zippos and what the final looks like. So.
Alright everybody, it's time for the reveal, so let's see how they turned out. This brass one I'm really impressed with. I could not be happier. That came out really nice. Now, there is some scratches in it that I couldn't get out. It's only brass and it's very thin Zippo, so you just can't keep going. You'll have wears in it, right? So with the deep scratches, you just kind of got to keep them there. But that thing is mirror polished. Like, look at that. Look at that finish. You could see every detail in that ring, in that image, every detail in my hand. That came out really nice. Like there is some deep scratches you could see here and a little there and there. I could not get them out before. This thing didn't have any mirror reflection whatsoever, so I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm more than happy with that. That's pretty sweet. And now let's go to the chrome. Learned a lot of lessons on the chrome. The first thing you're going to notice is I did wear off some of the chrome to go to the brass. And the deep scratches, so that means once you get a deep scratch in your chrome, it's there forever. You can't get rid of it, because if you do try to, you'll go right down to the brass, like on that edge. Let's see how the back looked. I've got little fingerprints on there.
Same thing with the back, like, and it was a brush finish to begin with, so you could see it's a little grainy, but it's still it's reflecting. And if you remember when I got this, when you just seen it at the beginning of the video, it definitely was not reflective. So that turned out pretty good too. But usually what I do, I've never actually done a metal, like a sisal wheel finish, like how I do 2 stages. What I usually just do on the chrome Zippos is I just do one high gloss, medium soft wheel. That's usually what I just do for a thinly plated chrome Zippo. I usually never did that, but I had to get off the rest of the emblem, so I went with the hard brush, and it took it off right away, so I couldn't even finish the Zippo doing that. I can only do high gloss on the rest. So something to learn from, and I'm going to be stripping this chrome off anyways. But you do see it does do wonders for the chrome. Like, it does do a way better job. Like, it's definitely better than it was. It wasn't doing that before, I'll tell you that. But so stay tuned for my video for that. I'll be stripping this and restoring the insert, and I'll be plating this whole thing, probably copper, and then I'll be giving it away. So stay tuned for that. And Glenn, I hope you like your Zippos, and go check out 705 Magnafishing. All right, everyone, take care.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, share. Everything you do helps. And you can sign up to my Patreon, and I want to thank all my Patreon subscribers as of now. Thanks for being here and taking part of the channel. I want to thank my nephew Gavin for helping me film this video. He's a great kid, great help. And thanks everyone for watching and taking part. See you in the next one. And for those who actually stuck around to the end, here is a bonus blooper of the high gloss compound stick breaking in half in my hand.